Nigerian Premier League champions, Rivers Supers, will begin their title defense against 2022 champions Kwara Falcons later today. Both teams earlier were drawn in the Atlantic Conference Group B of the 2025 Premier League season alongside Oluyole Warriors and Delta Force. However, both the Oluyole Warriors and Delta Force decided not to play in the league and leaving just Rivers Supers and Kwara Falcons as the only participants in Group B. Now the game between Rivers Supers and Kwara Falcons will take place at the indoor basketball court on the Niger Street by 4 p.m. And of course, there'll be a reverse feature a few days later. Kelechi, basketball action back to Port Harcourt, to be specific. And of course, perennial champions Hoopers up against their counterparts from Falcons from Kwara.
Yeah, it's actually a fixture to look forward to. Rivers Supers, of course, looking to building, starting the season very well. They're always going to be a team to beat, the best when it comes to basketball in Nigeria. I don't think there's anybody that can come close to that just yet. And of course, a home win is definitely on the cards for Rivers Supers. Kwara Falcons, of course, are also a decent side. And they're looking to pose, a serious threat to the Rivers Supers and see how they can challenge them for the title season. But of course, on paper, you expect Rivers Supers to deal with the job. This is a very, very good side who just recently, had an outing some months ago. Rivers Supers are always going to be, the favorites to win any team when it comes to basketball in Nigeria. So I'm looking forward to seeing that happen, in the next couple of days.
Well, we've seen the withdrawal of two of the top basketball sides here, Oluyole Warriors and, of course, the Delta Force. What could be the reason for the withdrawal or these teams opting out of the league? This is the league, after all, and they've had some months to look forward to it. Why wait till the last minute to withdraw from the competition?
I mean, it's really a disappointing one. The fixture or the resumption of a new league didn't just happen overnight. It's something that these two teams that you just made mention of were aware of beforehand. But pulling out just before the start of the league is actually a disappointing decision from both of them. And I'm really starting to wonder why they would do that. I'm sure a lot of factors must have played in, lack of preparations, also the financial aspect of it. Them not getting, the right players to start the new season. These things happen, but they're usually rampant for the world where, teams don't really get to prepare well before the start of a new tournament. But this also plays into the hands of the Rivers Supers and the Kwara Falcons because now we're short-handed and I really don't know how it's going to be organized, but they will have played each other, several times rather than playing, other teams. But it's really, really disappointing to have those two teams pull out of the new season, and I hope they look into it and see how it doesn't repeat itself again moving forward.
It would be too bad if we have a repeat of this because tournaments are, especially league, you need a couple of teams, and especially at least 4 in a group to get on. But now we're having just 2, and because of that, there will be repeat of both sides meeting themselves. Meanwhile, this is the group phase. There is the inter-group phase which will also be held here in Port Harcourt. I think that will be from the 24th of September down to the 5th of October. If you recall, in the 2024 Nigerian Premier League basketball title, Rivers Super handed out a whooping defeat, I must tell you, 104 to 46 points during the last season's Atlantic Conference, as well as beating the Falcons that withdrew 89 to 34, also here in Port Harcourt. So we look forward to seeing these teams return back to the league any moment soon.